Hi there, my Virgo Libras. Welcome into your October reading. We are going to look into your career, love life, self-care, anything that you need to know about your month of October. And then we're actually live. So at the end of the live, we're going to get into a personal question, like a little private reading. And this is pre-recorded. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube. But if you want to join us for those lives and for that little private reading session, the link is going to be down below for the Patreon or YouTube membership, okay? And the other thing that you can check out now that you're there in the description box is my merch, because gosh, I'm burping so much. We actually just launched merch and I'm really excited about it because it's also a new business of mine called Buttercupsy, and it's all about positive apparel and good vibes. So we have 13% off going on until the end of the month, until Halloween. And it's actually interesting because we just had like a Black Friday. We just had a Friday 13, so but yeah, so if you're interested in taking a look, I'm going to put a few photos here for you to take a peek as I edit the video. But this is it. So let's get right into your reading for the month of October and see what do we have for you. So it's actually interesting because at the start of the live, I was talking very quietly and very like, shh, don't make a sound, no one can hear us, that kind of thing. And I was actually seeing before I was, connecting with your energy, I was actually seeing like this beautiful lady that was looking a little bit like the high priestess mixed with the hermit, that kind of thing. And I feel like that was definitely telling us that for you this month, I feel like it would be important for you to breathe, for you to perhaps be quiet, see what's happening around you, see what your intuition tells you. What is your heart trying to tell you to do? What is your heart trying, how is your heart trying to lead the way and you may not be listening, right? Maybe when it comes to money with this prosperity. But I feel like you have answers. I feel like you oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at that, answers. Yeah, you have the answers, confirmation right there. I feel like you just have to listen, and you may need to perhaps meditate a little bit more. It may require you to do a little bit more spiritual practice if you're not doing that now. But I feel like it's going to be really important for you to do so. And especially with this clarity, it's like this crystal ball, right? I feel like you, maybe you'll actually like, I am clairvoyant. So I was seeing that lady, right? Because I am clairvoyant. I see things, I see symbols that then I interpret. And I feel like you could also be clairvoyant. Okay, maybe also clairaudient, but I am definitely getting clairvoyant energies here. And you could see some things, not in a spooky, like really weird way. I feel like you could see some solutions, maybe through your dreams. Maybe as you're meditating, you start to see symbols, you start to see colors, you start to see shapes. That's how I started. I would see a lot of colors, I think. And that actually has a meaning, right? Each color has a meaning. And you can then go and see, okay, what does this mean? You interpret your dreams. Okay, what is the dream meaning of this symbol? And you see, and I feel like you may receive a lot of answers through that. Okay, and I feel like it could be related with your career especially. All right, but I feel like something is getting clear to you. Something is being shown to you, and it's truly up to you to listen, okay? Because I feel like the answer is going to be quiet. Usually our intuition is quiet, Our brains are very loud. So pay attention, okay? So let's see here. Or I actually feel like that one went over there, so it doesn't want to come out. All right. So we have over here not unsuccessful plans. We also have fire, strong emotion, passion, love, or hate. We have courage, a journey either physical or mental. Someone could be eating mushrooms. You go, boo. You do your thing. But we have a fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. We also have woman, dealings or relationship with a woman, and bird, perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So you could be waiting for some sort of communication from a woman. And it's interesting that the person I saw was a woman. So maybe this is like your higher self or your feminine side, maybe a deceased loved one, self, a female deceased loved one self showing up, coming through to give you some message. Pay attention to all of those things, okay? But this could also be talking about a wise woman in your life that could give you those answers that you're looking for, okay? That could tell you, hey, this is what's happening. This is what you need to know. This is the answer, okay? Maybe not that directly, but they could give you some, for example, you're talking to a friend, you're talking to your mother, and you're talking about things and you're just like venting and like, I don't know what to do about this situation, da-da-da-da-da. And then that person just goes, oh, what? Here's a solution. What if you do this? That could be an option. They're just trying to give you some advice and help you out. And that is actually the answer. So you could receive this clarity as well through someone else, okay? But I feel like there's something here that you may need to adjust in your career. And I feel like a part of it comes from you having space for yourself as well. So these answers, like we talked about, comes from you being in quiet, comes from you being in silence and listening. And I feel like this may be especially easier for you to do if you're taking time for that, in a sense of like a vacation, for example, or something along those lines, okay? You may also need to put boundaries around people that, if you feel really, well, there's two sides for this, but if you feel like exhausted, like, I just lost all my energy. When you're around someone, that means that person is likely an energy vampire, and they feed off your energy. That doesn't have to be like in a toxic way. Sometimes people are just like low vibe and they attract that from you, or they suck that from you because they need more vibration. It would be nice if you would put some boundaries around those people, because then there are other people that where you feel like tired but peaceful. You feel peacefully tired. That means that your inner child feels really safe and can finally rest. It doesn't have to be on the lookout with a little wooden sword like, I'm going to fight you, dude. If you hurt me, I'm going to fight you. Your inner child doesn't feel that way with those people. So it puts down the sword and it just goes to bed to actually sleep. Okay? There's a distinction between those two people. And those people that are good for your inner child, please connect with them. This woman could be one of them, because I get a really good vibe from them. But if there's someone here that drains your energy a lot, please put some boundaries around that, okay? I feel like it would be important. But I already pre-shuffled here a few cards for you. Let's get into details, I guess, and look into your career, okay? We have love, we have divine timing, and we have heartbeat, sadness, ending, pain. And it's interesting because the cards were kind of flying out from career to love and that kind of thing. And for this pile, this deception and power couple also came through. And I feel like there's this feeling, to be honest, I feel like you may think that you need someone, but in fact you don't. Oh, and we're talking about Friday 13, weren't we? Maybe that was a significant day. Maybe if you journal, look into that journal log, if you remember anything that you were doing in that day, significant, remember it, okay? Because that could be a sign, that could be that answer, that could be the clarity, right? But I feel like there's this feeling of like, you may think that you need to do something with other people, and that is the only way to do something, but I don't think that is the truth. Maybe you can actually do a lot by yourself. And this doesn't have to be in the sense of, oh, don't delegate things and work your ass off and burn yourself out. No, it can be in the sense of you don't need to ask for approval. You don't need to ask for opinions. Essentially what we were already talking about. You already have the answer. Okay, you already have what you're looking for. And I feel like this is essentially saying it. Look at that womb. Yeah, for some of you really need a vacation, dude. And if you do work with other people, let's say you own a business and you have like other people, put someone in charge and go on a vacation. Someone you trust, of course. But allow yourself to trust other people and to take care of you. All right? Look at that. 9 of Swords, King of Pentacles. Maybe there is a fear that if you pull back your energy, that everything is going to fall to the ground. What if it doesn't? What if that is actually a misconception you have? What if that is actually a limiting belief you have? Is that my business needs me to function? What if you just need to say, this needs to be done, and it's done? And it doesn't require you, right? So there's this feeling of, you don't need other people but you also don't need to be there. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But essentially it's that thing. You don't need other people, I feel like, especially in the sense of approval and finding answers, okay? The 22nd of, I was going to say of a month, so any month, but the 22nd of October could be significant here. But I really feel like you don't need someone else to tell you the answers. But you also don't need to be there to tell everyone the answer. Or you don't need to be there to act on the answer. You can say, hey, this needs to be done, period. Okay? Because I feel like you also need some freedom. You also need some sort of time with yourself, okay? Judgment just wanted to come out. Maybe there's something new that you may want to do, and it's like find time for everything. Because we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So you can have time for everything. And maybe the answer and the solution actually comes from new beginnings. Okay? And it's that thing. Maybe the vacation is actually going to be the new beginning, right? Maybe the just having time for you to have fun and to put your energy into stuff can be the answer. To put your energy into something else can be the answer. And you don't need to be doing everything on your own, okay? You can delegate. You can, I don't know, automate something if that is possible. Something around those lines. And I feel like there's an answer and a solution for you that is coming through, a new opportunity, a new way of doing things. And I feel like this could also be something around you may need time for yourself and time to rest and time to be with yourself because you need to invest that energy somewhere else as well. Okay? And I also feel like there could be something growing here because I feel like it was already growing behind the scenes. But now it's like that seed finally pops off and you can see the sprout, you know? We also have here, you are good enough. So in terms of advice for your career, know that you are good enough. You have the potential. Your ideas have the potential. Because I feel like the thing here is not really about, I don't know. Oh, and I just saw 22. So yeah, the number 22 could definitely be significant. But you are enough in terms of your ideas are enough. Okay? Your ways of looking into the world, they are enough. And you don't necessarily need that approval from someone else. You are enough by yourself. And the other thing is that you are worthy of receiving rest. You are worthy of shifting, of pivoting your business, of going into new things, of exploring new ways, of learning new things. You are worthy of all those things. You are worthy of exploring. Okay? And I feel like that is going to be very, very significant here. I actually don't know if you could hear me, but hi. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's get here into love and see what we got going on there. But we have confidence. Like to see that. We also have moving in, and we have loyalty. Ooh, is someone moving into your heart? I like this energy because I feel like there's this feeling of you may be feeling confident in love. I don't think you're feeling confident in someone. I feel like you're feeling confident in yourself, and then you feel confident in love because you know you're worthy of love. You know, there's something around those lines. Maybe this new moon in Libra, it's actually an eclipse that happens on the 14th. It's probably this video was probably uploaded a day or two afterwards. But that energy is still significant today when this video is uploaded. But maybe that new moon in Libra has a really powerful effect on you. You do have that Libra energy, right? And it could help you believe in love a little bit more. For some of you, maybe this is literally, we have here marriage, commitment, only you have moving in. So maybe for some of you, this is literally saying, hey, someone may say, let's move in together. Have confidence to say yes. Someone may propose. Have confidence to say yes because I feel like it's actually pretty good. Okay? But I also feel like this, if you're single, has a Pringle, I feel like this is also you having the confidence to believe in love, to believe that marriage is possible, to believe that you can have this type of connection with someone. Maybe you're dealing with someone that is not yet in this phase of getting married and moving in, but you're talking to them. And maybe it's about believing that someday this can actually happen, right? Oh, that's beautiful. So we have the moon. We have the Ace of Swords with the Four of Swords. So I love this because I feel like you're healing perhaps limiting beliefs that were telling you that no, you cannot have love, that marriage is dumb, you're never going to have it, you're supposed to be single forever. All of those limiting beliefs that perhaps were blocking love from you a little bit. I feel like you're being more assertive, because I did see the Queen of Swords as well. So I feel like you're being more assertive and you're putting yourself first. You're telling the world, hey, this is what I want. This is who I want to be. And there's no stopping me now. There's absolutely no stopping me now. I know what I want and I'm going to get it. And I feel like that's where you speak your truth. So I feel like this is not necessarily about you speaking your truth to someone. I feel like this is about you speaking your truth to yourself and to the world, essentially, you know, to the universe, and saying, hey, this is what I want. I'm ready. Give it to me. Right? I feel like it's coming from that energy, from that place. This is beautiful. So I don't see much happening necessarily. I feel like there is, for example, there is a proposal of a marriage or moving in together, of a commitment, and maybe this is like you say yes, but you know, you just move in 3 months, you just get married in a year, right? You start preparations. It's almost like this is a preparation for something. So maybe if you're single has a Pringle, this is you saying yes to commitment. This is you saying yes to opening your heart. And as you say yes, you're preparing yourself to receive it. Okay? So I feel like this month in love, maybe not a lot of physical action happening. I don't necessarily see here a physical new person opening up, but I do see you opening up your heart. Or I don't see a physical person showing up, but I do see you moving into your heart and opening up. Okay? And that is very beautiful, and that is definitely necessary. Okay? So what is your advice here when it comes to love? You have to work through your fears. Exactly. And confidence is your key to success, and we have confidence over there as well. Yeah. So we have over here Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies. We also have Leo. All right. And I'm getting a little bit of Taurus as well. But I feel like this month for love, the key here is going to be working through your fears. Okay. Understanding, where am I stopping myself? What are my beliefs about love? And are those beliefs even true? What do I want to believe in? What do I want to commit to believing? And then do the work into believing those things. Okay. And that happens through affirmations. That happens through maybe even subliminals, into scripting and visualizing a life. We were talking about you being clairvoyant, perhaps, or those gifts being activated to you. And maybe by you visualizing that dream life and visualizing this partner, this can help shift away a few fears and make you believe in that reality, right? Oh, I just saw a bee. How beautiful. So definitely tap into your feminine energy, because bees are about that. But we have communication is key. And I feel like your overall advice is, what do you tell yourself? What do you tell yourself is possible, and what do you tell yourself it's not possible? Okay? Because that is going to determine what you actually do. When we tell ourselves, oh no, I can't do it. Actually, Tony Robbins gives this example pretty often, which is, it's like there's a family sitting at the table, and the mother asks the kid, like, go get me the salt, please. And the kid goes really like, I don't know, just like, I don't want to do it. But the kid goes and is like, I don't know where the salt is. I don't know where the salt is. Like, why am I going? I don't know where the salt is. And then the kid goes and looks for the salt, and he cannot see the salt. And then he says, I really cannot see the salt. What the heck? And the mother goes, and the salt is right there. Why? Because the kid was telling himself, I cannot see the salt. I don't know where the salt is. So the kid would never find the salt because he was stopping himself. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. And it's a little bit the same thing here. What you tell yourself you can or you cannot do, you're going to be able to do it or not. All right. So I feel like affirmations, the way you talk to yourself is going to be very important. Maybe doing journaling could be significant for you to, just morning pages, write 3 pages or something, you just brain dump. That could be significant because that can help you if you go reread them. If you go read that journal log afterwards, you can find some really interesting affirmations, some really interesting things that you tell yourself, things that you think. Okay? And then you understand, oh, so this is my limiting belief. Okay? So let's finish this up as always. Oh, holy shit, look at that journal. Nice. Let's finish this up with some self-care and some fun things for you to do. We have over here forgiveness, we have journal, we have protection, and we have release. And we also have travel here. So again, for some of you, maybe go on a vacation, okay? Candle magic was also here if you're interested in that. And we actually have candles over there as well. But I feel like the thing here is, again, protect yourself from people that drain your energy. Forgive them. You don't need to hold any grudges because sometimes people do that and they don't even understand and realize that they're doing that. They're just in a low vibe. But if you need to let go of something from the past here and forgive anyone, please do so. If you need to forgive yourself, because you do have that Virgo side, so you're very hard on yourself as well, please do so, okay? And know that you were good enough. And try to release, I'm getting this as like release your desires into the universe. Let them loose. Let them know, let them be known. Tell the universe, hey, I want this. Make it happen. Bring it forward. Okay? I feel like that is going to be pretty significant here. All right? So let's get here some fun stuff for you to do. All right. So we have breakfast in bed. We also have bookstore or library. We have photography walk. You take photos of pretty things you see. We have playground, cook a new dish, volunteering. We have wine and cheese, game night, take out by candlelight, horseback riding, and we have dance class. Excuse me. So these are a couple of things that you can do by yourself, with someone else, totally up to you. But feel free to screenshot this, pause the video if you need to. But yeah, so my Virgo Libra, this is what I have for you. I really hope this resonated and helped. If it did, don't forget to smash like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really love to have you here. And if you're on the live, we're going to get going. If this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check out my Patreon for weekly readings for these lives. Also, my private readings and my merch. It's all going to be in the description box. And that's it. So, I love you very much. I wish you the best. And hopefully, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.